Hello, welcome back to Awesome in the Gizmo Show. See the thumbnail, I'm back. Gotta take care of something. I respect women, not 304. Yeah, y'all said it. I respect women, not 304. Yeah. So many cornballs don't get it. Yeah. I respect women, not 304s. Yeah. That's what I said, y'all. Y'all see the thumbnail? I respect women, not 304s. Yeah, so many guys out here got the game twisted. So many of these cornballs got the game twisted, y'all. Awesome's back. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Victorious One. Men are the real 304. Glad you back. I knew you was going to be here, you jive turkey. Shout out to El Cheapo. What's up, mama? Hey, Tunes. What's up, beautiful? The Reddit Tunes. Men are definitely 304. Yeah, now it's going to be some trouble now. Y'all get in here. You know you damn right. You damn right. Listen. Yep, I'm definitely, he's back. Yes, indeed. Had to take Gizmo to grab something to get her something to eat and take care of a couple things. Yeah, now I'm back. Definitely. Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of this, y'all. We definitely have to get to the bottom of this. Gizmo, loving your fit. Oh, Victorious One. Victorious One like your fit, Gizmo. Say thank you. Say hola. She waving. She said, get your little high yellow tail out the way. Yeah, y'all about to get in trouble today. Y'all know that's a picture of April Jones, right? The diabolical April Jones who been used, been turned every way which except loose by half the industry. I'm probably the only one that haven't had a chance to enjoy her company. Right. Shout out to sisters. We got to talk about this, y'all. I had to go get an adult beverage. What you drinking? Tools? What you drinking? What you drinking on? Listen, y'all, we got to get into these things. We got to get into these things, y'all, because only I'm going to get into this stuff. I think the rest of the world is phony. I really, really do. I believe that people are only going to say what we want to hear, right? And I won't. You know what I'm saying? I won't. El Cheapo, good to see you. Yeah, El Cheapo, we're going to get into this tomorrow because let me tell y'all something. I was just thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, y'all, once I learned how to do the overlay, where I can like have the video playing in the back and pause it and then, because I want to do so many things, y'all. There's so many things and topics that I truly need to go over. And a lot of them old. You know what I mean? But they need to be rehashed and because I wasn't giving my thoughts then, and so I really need to go over these things and really give black men what they can learn from this buffoonery and so forth and so on. But let me tell y'all something. I got to get into this, y'all. And this is true. I only respect women, not 304s. And y'all know what I normally would say. Gizmo, no, stop it. Leave that alone right now. I'm going to tell y'all something. I had to tell a guy, he said, man, I see you, you know what I'm saying? You raising your daughter to be a woman, man. I said, no, I'm raising a lady, dog. He said, woman. I said, no. I said a lady. Let me explain to you something, dog. There's a difference. I know you don't understand. Once you are of a certain age, which is depending on where you at in this country, you considered a woman. Anybody can be a woman, right? Any female, if she's born female, she could be a woman, right? I don't give it that, that alternative. You know what I mean? I'm what I think. I think I'm a bird. You know what I'm saying? Do that make me one? I'm not playing that game. I'm talking about if you were born a female, you have the potential, if you grow to a certain age, to become a woman. Everybody has that. A lady is something much more refined. A lady is something much more special. She is extremely sought after. She's like a myth. She's like a mythical creature in a lot of ways. I was just exercising y'all. A woman said, I wish our men would be more motivated like you. And they said, I said, sister, it's out here like that. You know what I mean? A lot of times they just don't push it. She said, no, it's not. Kept going. Shout out to Victoria's. Yes, honey. Got my sisters in here. Let me see. It's definitely a difference because I'm a lady. Toombs said, I'm a lady. Yeah, I remember that, Toombs. I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Very important that I address these things because y'all have to understand something. There's a certain way that there's a certain way when a lady walks into the room, men behave. All men. Doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. It doesn't matter, what you were taught. There's a certain way that you begin to interact when you're in the presence of a lady. You're not even comfortable speaking in a certain fashion. You're not even comfortable behaving in a certain fashion. You know what I mean? And certain things just don't even, you know what I mean? Certain things just seem to be Stop, pumpkin. Give me that. Give me them right now. Y'all, I'm gonna whoop her tail. She gonna get her whooping. I'm trying to tell you. She is cruising for a bruising. And I know she understand me too, because she looked right at me. Telling y'all something. There's absolutely a difference between a lady. I respect ladies, not 304. I refuse to treat a stripper, OF fan, OnlyFans chick, or any loose chick who says that her value is monetary for her body. I would never want my daughter to think so low of herself that she would think that she could put a price on her virtue. Do y'all know how disgusted and despicable I find it? And most men truly, don't get me wrong, we'll indulge because, that's just what it is and everything has a price. But let me tell you something. Once we, for lack of a better term, we disgusted. That's why we want to get away from you. That's why we don't want to cuddle. That's why, we don't want to be sugar bum. Hey, sugar bum, what's this? Sugar bum, I ain't seen you in a minute. I saw you over in shout out to JP for president. Saw you over here in his chat. I haven't saw you in a minute. I appreciate you for being in here. Thank you so much. You always supportive of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely appreciate you as well as my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell, men, you can't get anywhere without your women. See, that's a fact. That's why dudes don't approach me anymore. I hold myself to a higher standard. Do you know there are women, Miss Toombs, ladies, that don't even know how to sit anymore? Do y'all know how many women do y'all know even now to this day, I find myself, even to this day, and she's very little. Well, I say even to this day. I cross Gizmo's legs at the feet, right? Because I don't want her being comfortable at any point in time, sitting any way other than a lady should sit. Here I am, a nigga out the streets, and I never raised a child previously, but even I understand there's a certain standard and a way that she should be behaving and sitting even now. She's 14 months. But yet what we're going to do is we're going to start with good behavior. We're going to start out on a what's the word I'm looking for? We're going to start creating good habits. What we're not going to do is have her sitting slouched in chairs, legs open, sitting like some sort of a person who does not have a father in her life who created structure, who created a climate where people can look at her and say, yeah, don't mess with Gizmo. Yeah, she ain't the one. She's not going to entertain you at all. You cannot buy her. She is not impressed with material things. Her father, she has seen her father suffer and sacrifice and toil to pull himself up to be who he is. She can go to him and get anything within reason. You think she gonna mess with you because you have things? She values herself more than that. I was telling some young brother the other day who did a reaction video on me, and I wanted to educate him on it. I'm like, brother, listen, man, I don't appreciate you doing your content on me, but I want you to understand something, man. I'm a lot of things, but a simp ain't one of them. I'm just being honest with you. All women are not going to settle for being a baby mama. I'm just telling you that. All women, he talking about men should never get married and so forth and so on. All men should do is just have children with women and, you know what I mean, and you know, keep the state out of it. I say, yeah, that's fine if all women qualified for only that. However, there are certain women that will not cohabitate with you, nor have your children, if you will not give them the security of being a wife and everybody having the same last name inside the house, right? There's that. Now, if a woman, we do know that 70% of black homes are single parents, women particularly. You know what I'm saying? Tend to, my situation is very rare. We understand that. However, my oldest daughter understood the assignment, as the young folks say. She knew that daddy would be 100% against her just settling for the circumstance she was in. Stop. Don't you put that in your mouth. Stop. I said no. You're not. No. I don't care. So, like y'all, my issue is that what his problem is it was a one size fits all. And what I'm telling him is this. I'm just telling you the truth. My daughters will not, let me explain to you something. They raised by me, okay? I want you to understand something. And there are certain women who understand that they are not going to give a man children unless they have the security of marriage. That's that, right? Now, if you're that afraid of marriage as a man, you find a woman who will allow you to have the company, who enjoy her company and give you children without the state involved, as you say. But it's not just about the legal documents. It's about making an honest woman out of her. It's about saying that I saw fit to make her a wife, which is an elevated position. It's about having someone there to make decisions if you find yourself unable to. It's about her having the security of knowing that she is with a man who has made the correct decisions and given her an opportunity to be covered. That's that. You cannot run from that. So all women are not just going to accept for being a baby mama. All women are not just going to accept that. Now, if you think that's simp talk for me, then you don't understand women. You don't understand women at all, because I have proof, my daughter. There's my proof. I raised her. She was raised by me. She's married at 26 with all three of her children by the same man who is her husband. So you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell Awesome nothing about that. Come here, give me that. Stop it. Give it. No. She is so defiant. Where did she get this defiant spirit, y'all? Shout out to my chat. I can't wait until my book is finished. Let me know about it, because I definitely want to read it. I definitely will purchase a copy, and I will promote it on the channel. Shout out to Toombs. I wish I had a dad growing up. I had to learn about a lot along the way. Some from others, some from my own. Yeah, I hate that too for you, Toombs. It's very important. Fathers play an intricate role in the rearing of their children. If he's a solid man. I did one video, Toombs, if your father was weak, you might as well not had him at all. I say that all the time. If your father was weak, then you may have not as well have had him at all. Because I've heard some people say they have fathers, but they don't move like it. I've heard some women say, I got a daddy, and my daddy would you. Yeah, your daddy's a lame. Because I can tell by the fact of how you move, your daddy's a lame. Your daddy must not have been the man. Your daddy was a simp. Well, before y'all, it was simp. Let me tell y'all the word that was used. It was sap. It was S-A-P-P. Cheapo, you old. You remember that word, sap. Y'all remember that word, sap? It wasn't simp. It was a sap. Sap sucker. You know what I mean? That's what, what you call it. It's a sap. You believe anything somebody tell you, a sap. Shout out to Toombs, El Cheapo. My autobiography. I definitely want to read it, Toombs, and that's not cap. I'm definitely going to read it. Definitely going to purchase a copy, and definitely going to promote it on this channel after I read it and give my critique. Shout out to Victorious One, Toombs. This is facts. Victorious One, I appreciate you. Yep. And so y'all, and so that's where we are. We have a lot of people who are in our community who do not understand what April truly is. And truly, I despise these people, y'all. I'm going to tell you something. I really, truly despise these people. And not from the standpoint of how they live so much. You have a right to live how you want to live. You know what I mean? If you're able to accept the consequences of your decisions, have at it, right? I'm that guy. What I despise is people who push things on other people as if their message is positive, as if their life is so abundantly fulfilling. How could you not want to be them? Instead of saying, you know what, I'm not proud of everything that I've done. I'm not proud of really anything. However, I wish if I could tell people anything, I want you to be better than me. I don't want you to follow in my footsteps because my footsteps are not the ones to follow in. See, that's the type of talk that we need to have in our communities. That type of talk. Y'all, when I was doing what I was doing out there in the streets, I never lifted it up. I never thought what I was doing was cool. I never wanted people to be like me. And in truth, this piece of me was ashamed. Right? A piece of me was ashamed. Because I knew that I was meant for something more, right? However, I was just really good at what I did. Now, I try to preach and give a positive message, and I say, man, stay away from that stuff. Unlike these corporate, because I know what comes with it. So that's what I don't like about people like, what's that one broad, y'all? Drea Michelle, that hood rat. Kayla, Nicole, all these bras, these two names. I wouldn't be surprised if her name was something simple like Sarah. You know what I mean? They come up with these industry names and stuff like that, and then they get used and ran through because they worship money. They worship access. I don't ever want my daughter to be impressed with material things. I want her to be impressed with a man's integrity, with his position. Is he willing to look you in the eye and tell, yes, you're beautiful, but is he willing to look you in the eye and tell you no? Does he have a stance that you disagree with, but yet he won't stand on it because he like you? So you know he don't like something. However, he'll act like he like it just because he want to be with you. Is he that kind of guy? Or is he a guy like, no, baby, that don't sit right with me. I'm not with that. Yeah, you pretty Gizmo and all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna agree with you just to be with you. I have my own mind, and I need a woman who's gonna get on my page. Now she has the ability to have something with that man. Because if all he can do, Gizmo, give me that. No. If all he can do is offer, come in, mama. I'm in, mama. If all he can do, no, thinking. Okay, you want it? Okay, wait. If all he can do, y'all, is give her poor advice or agree with her in order to keep her quiet, then what does that say about his ability to be a man? What does that say about his ability to lead? See, these are the things that we don't want to discuss. These are the things that we miss. It's not just about a man being in a leadership position. It's about, what does he believe in? What is he leading you to? What's his plan? Does he have a purpose? And how do you fit in it? Victorious, well, you are not your own leader. You got a husband. See, there you go talking silly again. That's why you're going to always get in trouble. And I'm going to check you every time you start talking silly on this channel. You know, doggone well, you're not your own leader. You have a husband. You are a married woman. You do not have your own. You are not your own leader. And I'm going to let you get me. I'm going to let you get me that time. Normally, I just ignore you. Cheapo. Yeah, she do it on point, Cheapo. She do it on purpose. Because she know I hate that stuff. And she know it's going to get me upset. She know how to get me mad. She know I get shout out to Dame, I get triggered. I get triggered when she starts saying stuff like that, and she know I don't like it. She's a married woman. She don't got her own lead. You're not your own leader, Victorious one. And see, this is how she do me, Cheapo. Let me tell you what she do to me. This is what she do to me. Because I done peeped it. One minute she riding with me, and this and the third, we going on a nice little conversation. Then she'll put something in the chat she know I hate. And then all of a sudden, I got to go ape stuff. And that, you know what I'm saying? That's what she likes. But she going to get it. Yes, I'm upset. I'm upset. Awesome upset. Yes, I'm upset. Because I don't like when you talk like that. You're a married woman, and you show that man the respect, you know what I mean, that you deserve. You are not your own leader. That's why he's your husband. So stop saying that stuff. You were too intelligent of a woman to talk to talk in such a fashion. Everyone's marriage is different. Ain't no everybody's marriage is different. Yeah, she told him she do that on purpose. Told him I'll get mad. She told I'm gonna bite my hair. My husband now. See, she know I hate. I'm gonna scratch my fucking eyes out. I wanna take a nail and stick it through my eye sometimes. I really God, I hate that so much. I hate it so much. Y'all, I hate it so much. God, I hate it so much. I hate it. Have y'all ever hated anything? Wait, what's something y'all really, really hate? What's something y'all really, really hate? I hate the holidays. God, I hate the holidays so much. God, I hate the phoniness, the pageantry, the people, the Christmas carolers, the songs. God, I hate it so much. It's making my head hurt just thinking about it. I hate this too. She knows I hate this. Not my leader. My father. My father is not my mother's. She do this on purpose. Stop, pumpkin. No. The holidays are such a happy time. Cheapo, you know what, Cheapo, you don't get involved in stuff. You see what I'm saying? This is what y'all do to me. This is what y'all do to me. I give y'all a 2-for-1. Come on live and give y'all 2. And this is what y'all do. Thank God gave me the right man. You know what? And you know what's crazy? Toombs, Cheapo, I can never truly respond, because the thing, I respect the sanctity of marriage so much. You know what I mean? And so you know, so there's that. You know, especially, you know what I mean, between a black man and a black woman. So there's only so much that I can ever really truly say. So it's like my hands are really in truth really tied behind my back. So sometimes I just have to just take it to a certain degree. You are getting a Christmas tree. Who? You're not getting a Christmas tree for Gizmo? Hell no, Cheapo. Hell, what? Christmas tree? Cheapo. I don't celebrate them European slave pagan holidays. I don't care nothing about them peoples. And they listen, there it is here. You want to get it for Christmas? I'll mail out to California. Just all I want to do is be left alone and watch basketball in the dark. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to celebrate. No. I hate all of that stuff. I hate it. I like anniversaries, birthdays, graduations. You know, it's kind of my thing. I like New Year's because there's something about the newness of the year which kind of gives off a sense of a new beginning. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you shedding old skin, and you know, and everybody is really looking forward to the new year in terms of the promise that it brings. So I have a what's the word I'm looking for? I have an affection. I don't like the word affection. I don't know. I think it's fine. I like New Year's. You know what I'm saying? I like New Year's. Awesome, you can speak on dating, not marriage, my guy. Gizmo, come here. Give me that. You don't even know how to use that. Give it here. Give me my roller. Give me my roller. Nobody told you to mess with it. Give it here. You don't even know what you're doing with it. Give it to me. Give me my roller. Come here. Awesome, you all right. Awesome. Listen, here's the thing. Well, when I speak on this, I don't speak on people that argue because I respect that. However, listen, you know what I believe. You know what I'm saying? There's only one way to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Men have to be men. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with that. You know what I'm saying? That's how communities are built. That's how men are forged through fire and through that pain, through that lens. Men build communities that women and children prosper. This is how you get respect. When women can see their men in leadership positions and taking care of their communities, when they are patrolling their own neighborhoods and they're keeping an eye out for women and children, and they stop, you know, the street level petty stuff crime that's happening in their communities, and their own stop pumpkin. They own all of the things that they need, and they have their own ecosystem. We have our own stop. That is how you get respect from the world. That is how you get respect. That is how respect is taken. People then see you all as serious, and then they begin to treat you in a different. They begin to look at the black man through a different lens. This is it. Any other way, you set yourself up for a disaster. Shout out to Victorious One. Gizmo, Victorious One says you cute. She got her little hair done. Hey, Victorious One, you see how I do her hair? I do these little ponytails and stuff. I got all of this stuff. I done bought all of this stuff for her hair. Because I've been making sure I try to keep it brushed now, because her hair is so curly now and long in the back. I noticed it had got tangled. I'm like, okay, you got to do a better job. So now I make sure that I spend the time out to brush it and comb it. And, Stop with the patriarch. Never, Victorious One. I die first. Shout out to Victorious One. I'm so glad I was raised by progressive. Yeah, I'm regressive. I'm regressive. I ain't progressive nothing. Shout out to El Cheapo. I'm gonna send Gizmo a treat for Cheapo. Let me tell you something. You know, you know what you can do with your. I'm trying to be nice. See, you tried to test me. Listen, we got to link up so that way we can go, because I got a few things. Give me that before you hurt yourself. Give me that. Stop. No. Stop. I'm out. No. I'm going to get you a bottle. You need your milk anyway. I didn't get you no milk. Get your tail in there, slick. See, y'all, I always know how to stop her. I just put her in that dang on, in her bed. And see, that stops all of that. I got the ultimate. This is what she drink, y'all. The Gizmo drinks this oat milk stuff. I haven't been giving her anything with lactose since she was on baby milk. So I go with the oat milk, and I put the formula. I put the some vitamins in there. See, let me show y'all. So in case any of you black men have any questions about certain things, I can kind of walk you through it, because I can help you. Because like I say, obviously I've been there. This is what I use, y'all. as well. Put these in here for her little vitamins and stuff. That way I make sure she get her proper nutrition. Plus I can tell when she getting sleepy. She really get mad. Why she be sleep, y'all, in about 6 minutes. I thought I'd give her this bottle and Rufus. Here, Pumpkin. Love you. Here, baby. That's your mama. There you go. There you go. I love you. Okay, good girl. Yeah, y'all. So we gotta address these things, y'all. We have to address these things. I respect women. I have a healthy affection for ladies. You know what I'm saying? Women who smooth their dress out before they sit. Women who don't use vulgar language. Women who don't smoke behind men. Y'all know one of the things that's so sad when I see women in circles with men and they're smoking behind them, and like it's just it's a very, very bad look. Let me see. El Chibo. I think we all be trolling. We not Toombs. Yeah. I know you be trolling. I get my own money. God, Victorious, whatever. Awesome upset, always. Everyone's marriage is different. I heard that my husband and I are partners. God, I hate that word so much. He hate the word party. Cheapo, you know I do. God, it makes me want to vomit. God, I hate that word so much. We can get into that tomorrow, though. He is my best. You know, only Victorious one has the ability to do this to me. I really realized that. A lot of times I ignore, but then she hit me with the stuff that's just so low to me. My best friend. My father is not my mother's leader. What? Let me see. The holidays are such. Okay, I got through all this. Thank God. God gave me right, man. You are getting awesome. You can speak on date. Okay, I got that one. 72010 Gizmo, so cute. Stop the patriarchy BS. Let me see. I'm so glad I was raised by my. Okay, I got that one last. Tree. Okay, adorable hairstyle. Thank you, Victorious one. Yeah, I tried to do it. Yep, I was trying to watch that happily not married video. Let me see. I was trying to watch that happily not married video. Yeah. You're not really. Yeah, she's something else. 6 minutes. Wow. What's 6 minutes, Victorious one? So how was April 304? Great question, Cheapo. That's a great question. How is April at 304? Well, let's look at her history, right? Let's start with where she came from. Let's start with, you know what I mean? Let's start with Dr. Dre. Let's start with what we know. Then let's go, because I don't even want to speculate. Let's just go with what we know. Who has been with her in the industry? That look up a who's who. It's a who's of partners. Then allegedly, because obviously I wasn't there, when she was with Omarion, she was with his whole crew. That's alleged. There's that. Now she's with Taye Diggs, who is a sucker of all suckers. This is what, y'all, let me tell y'all something. And I want to say this because this needs to be said. So many times, y'all, we have grown up. The internet has really exposed celebrities for who they are. I really want to say this. We grew up really admiring a lot of people, myself included. We grew up really seeing people through the lens of what they wanted us to see them through. And look at how social media has truly exposed them, whether they be athletes or entertainers. We have seen a plethora of individuals. We're like, straight up, men and women. It has been really, it's really been a journey to see the precipitous fall of a lot of people who we once held in a certain light. And then once we were able to see them and they were able to be exposed by the internet, it's just like, man, you absolutely not who I thought, right? April Jones is a singer now. Taye Diggs. Well, she can't keep a man, Victorious. I did know that, Victorious, when that's truth. In truth, I didn't know that. But I'm not surprised. She's not able to keep anyone. Nobody wants to be with April other than for a good time. She's not a woman that a man wants to keep. She's not anything. Let me explain to you something, Victorious, and I'm explaining to you women in the chat this. There was one woman on Kendra talking about she had been engaged for 9 years with the same man, and they said, Hey, baby girl, if he wanted to be your husband, he would have been your husband in 9 months. It didn't take him 9 years to figure out he wanted to be with you. He knows that's all your good. He's not going to make a long-term commitment to you. And women like April, women who have industry reputations, that's what they're good for. They're good for a good time, not a long time, right? And we see a lot of black men involved with these women for a short time. And what do they have to show for it, y'all? What do they have to show for it? Maybe they got a baby. Maybe they got a baby out the deal, right? Maybe they got a baby, child support, another failed relationship up under their belt, more experience. Now they come back to the dating show, the dating market. Now they're like Lucille on Kendra. You're 60 years old. Now you're back on Kendra, trying to look for somebody to wife you up, talking about what you deserve. What you deserve. I think take into men, to be honest. Do you, cheapo? I never heard that, but I do know this. I have heard the industry is a very is a very trying place. Put it like that. And you know, and in order to get in certain doors, you're going to have to be involved in certain things, at least according to reports, right? And the Puff Daddy case really exposed a lot of that to a certain degree. You know, so how far people will go in order to be popular. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Chat, I can live the rest of my life in poverty. Cheapo was laughing the other day when she saw me kill a roach with my bare hand. I can live like that for the rest of my life before I surrender my daughter's virtue or my manhood. Not me. Because if all I got is that, then that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Because for my daughter to lose respect for me to lose for me to not be able to look myself in the mirror, unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. Now, oh crap, y'all, my jack about to die. Oh, go ahead. Shoot, y'all. Okay. Yo, I got my other remote. I'm trying not to be quiet. I'm trying to be quiet so she don't hear me. Shh, lay down. I gotta get out of here, y'all. Okay, I just gotta. She would have been asleep, y'all, if I hadn't came by. Y'all, let me see here. Shout out to, I think Tay, okay. Let me see. And now your engagement is diabolical. Yeah, Tom, that's absolutely diabolical work. The industry is LGBTQ. Oh, LB. Yeah, yes, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? If you're not playing ball, you know what I mean? If you're not playing ball, then you're probably not going to be involved in certain circles, or you're not going to be involved in certain opportunities, because that's just the bottom line. The gatekeepers are only going to let you go so far, and they're going to say, okay, man, let's shut this thing down. You ain't playing ball. See, a guy like me, I just don't know how not to be a man. And to tell you the truth, y'all, I don't want to learn. If there's only two ways out, I'm taking my way. That's just all it is to it. Let me see, that was hectic as fuck. El Cheapo told me that roach. Gizmo was looking at you crazy when you killed that roach. Yeah, Cheapo. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's crazy. Shout out to your channel, El Cheapo. We all want to support you tomorrow. Yes, y'all may say, El Cheapo, you forgot to. I was giving you hell earlier before you left. I said, El Cheapo, drop your. I know you still here. You ain't got no man, so make sure you drop your chat. Yeah, I guess you had already gone. El Cheapo, put your chat in the Put your, how do you do that? What do I say? Plug your channel. I don't know how to do that. Plug your channel so that way the ladies can make sure they can find you in the chat, have the ability to find you tomorrow, so they can know exactly where you at. El Cheapo, victorious. Check this community wall out. I believe he shared a post of mine. or you can type Excel cheapo. Okay, got it. Okay, I left because you be mean to me. you know, you be getting me too. Don't be trying to act like you don't get me. Don't be trying to act like you don't get me. But you know I adore you. You know what I'm saying? As a person, I really appreciate you too. I really have an affection for the people that support me, because like I said, y'all could be doing anything, but y'all, like I said, we should be over here kicking it. You know what I'm saying? There don't be that many of us, but I'm grateful for it all, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know what I mean? The chat is what, you know what I mean? My people are gonna make me. I really truly believe that my success is going to hinge on my people lifting me up, and that's just the way that's gonna go. And everybody else understand that too. Every other race of people understands that too. They understand that in order for them to be successful, they have to have the support of their people. Now, y'all, Gizmo's being a super brat. I should have never let her see me. So I'm gonna go in here, y'all, and I'm gonna tend to her needs as usual, because she's not gonna want to just sit still. She's gonna want to play this game. So I love her, and they love her very much. I thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all make sure y'all get with El Cheapo. Y'all make sure y'all be ready for tomorrow. And what's for dinner? Yeah, El Cheapo. What did I do? I went to, while I was exercising, I went out to get I had made some greens, some turkey wings and kale. I made them like greens, and some sweet potatoes. I made that earlier, but I was frozen. And then I went and got a burger and some fries up the street, and I gave her that, a little bit of that. So yeah, she's full. I'm gonna give her some more milk, and I'm gonna rock her, and you know what I mean, do what I do. But listen, y'all be. I definitely will be in touch. I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for being with the kid. Also, don't respect no 304s. Only ladies, and that's